If you don't produce, you won't thrive, no matter how skilled or talented you are. Cal Newport. I have known a few people over the years who simply love what they do for work. It seems like people who enjoy their work are in the vast minority of people, though. In fact, I would bet that a much larger percentage of people dread their 9 to 5 than love it. Cal Newport's book, So Good They Can't Ignore You, aims to answer the question of why some people end up doing work they love while others don't, and how you can grow to find more value and meaning from what you do. Through interviews and research, Newport developed 4 ideas that surround this question and help to determine its answer. The first idea is all about debunking the passion myth. If Jobs had truly followed his passion, he would have become a teacher in a Zen monastery. There is a very common piece of advice out there today given to graduating high school or college students. Find a job you love and you'll never work a day. Often, people cite Steve Jobs' 2005 commencement speech, where he said something similar as to where they got this advice. Here's the thing, that's not what Jobs did. Jobs dropped out of college, took a trip to India, and had several missteps before founding Apple. Over the last 2 decades, the job satisfaction score in America has continually trended downwards. Newport attributes this, at least partially, to the passion hypothesis. The first reason for this is that many of us don't have career-based passions. Most people center their passions around their hobbies, not careers, and in most cases, it's really hard to turn hobby-based passions into careers. The second reason that passion takes time to build. According to the self-determination theory, happiness is related to 3 different things. Autonomy, feeling like you control your day. Competence, being good at your job. And relatedness, being close to others. Both competence and autonomy come from performance over time. You gain competence through getting better and more skilled at your job, and as your bosses see your competency, only then do they generally start to grant you a measure of autonomy. The second idea is that of the Craftsman Mindset. One trait that tends to run deep in any craft-type profession, be it woodworking, roofing, or ancient sword making, is that craftsmen take great pride in their work. Craftsmen are constantly seeking rare and valuable skills to hone their craft. Through mastery of these valuable and rare skills, craftsmen become so good they can't ignore you. It is this pursuit of mastery, by continuing to pursue new skills and perfect old ones, that people gain contentment and even passion for their careers, not by quote-unquote following their passion. To find the skills that really help you distinguish yourself, analyze your field or market. What is one area that others seem to avoid? What is one step of the process that you could really drill into and master? Are there opportunities for new technology to help your space? Once you've found the area or skill that you are going to master, use the principles of deliberate practice to really get the most out of your learning. We've covered deliberate practice in great detail in our recent summary of Peak by Anders Ericsson, but here's a quick overview. Deliberate practice is purposeful and is designed to adopt some of the routines, techniques, or attributes of truly great performers in any field. This is the way that good performers reach greatness and great performers reach world-class level. The third idea is that of avoiding control traps. According to the self-determination theory, one of the big 3 factors in happiness is that of autonomy. Autonomy, or the ability to control your schedule and work environment, is only built up after a long time and with trust. By gaining mastery in your area, becoming so good they can't ignore you, you can parlay this into more autonomy. But be careful not to try this too early. If your skill set hasn't reached the needed mastery level, then it is easy for a company to push back on this. After all, when pursuing autonomy, you are basically asking for special treatment. Control benefits only you, and thus many employers will try to limit you on this. Only by developing skills that are both rare and valuable can you overcome the resistance that you will inevitably face and gain control over your time and schedule. The last idea is to find meaning. This is probably the hardest of the 4 ideas to get behind, and even Newport admits that he hasn't been able to apply this to his own work. Many of the world's most successful people have reasons other than simply wanting to make money for the things that they do. Elon Musk wanted a better payment option than traditional banking and credit cards, so he helped develop PayPal. Then he became concerned with the climate and long-term availability of the human race's current power sources, so he developed Tesla, which is now the world's #1 electric car manufacturer, and Solar City, helping to power homes and businesses with solar power. Finally, SpaceX's long-term goal is to colonize Mars so that humans can be a multi-planet species and be less susceptible to extinction-level events. Once you have found a skill to master, one that allows you to become valuable, if you can apply that to a field where you find meaning, finding passion in your work is just that much easier. Remember, if you don't produce, you won't thrive, no matter how skilled or talented you are. For most of us, finding a job that we are passionate about at best isn't easy, and at worst simply doesn't exist. This means that we need to develop other methods of finding meaning and passion in our work. Newport recommends this comes down in large part to mastery and cultivation of a valuable skill. We hope you enjoyed our summary. Do you have a book that you'd like to see us animate? Leave your ideas down in the comments below, and your suggestion might just be our next video. And before you go, we also ask that you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel to help us grow our channel and reach more people with our animations.